Hey, how's it hanging, beautiful people? Doc back again once again. You already know what it is, baby. Instant classic in the making. Formalities aside, I wanted to talk to y'all real quick, roughly, about some personal reasons why I believe foreigners seem to sabotage themselves when dealing with Filipinas, as well as some of the reason they tend to mess it up with Filipinas. And before we get into it, guys, y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, notify, do all the good things to make yourself well versed in the good Docs content. Everything you need to know shall be listed in the links in the description area below. Here is my real truth about why or how I believe foreigners mess it up and sabotage themselves when dealing with Filipinas. Everybody is afraid to put in the work. Nobody wants to put in the work. I am a firm believer in going through the path of least resistance. But in situations like this, when dealing with your female counterparts that may be of the Filipino race, you got to be willing to at least put in some work. What I've noticed is if you try to go through the path of least resistance, y'all should know what that means by now. If it's easy for you, wouldn't it be easier for somebody else? I mean, just think about it out loud, man. If you got it easy, how hard do you think it'd be for somebody else to get that too? If you go through the path of least resistance when dealing with these particular young ladies. Now, foreigners, I've learned over time, man, y'all just don't want to work for it. Y'all don't feel like you have to work for it. You feel like you're entitled to it. You feel like everything should just come to you in reference to a time spent abroad. And I'm sorry to tell you, it's not going to always be that way. Trust me. Some people out there make it look easy. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. But there are some people out there, at least some of your favorite YouTubers out there, that may make it look easy. Like it's just meant to be this way. Like they didn't have to put in any work. All these women just flock to them and they're just, the bee's knees. But unfortunately, that's not going to always be the case. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really in this game to get with somebody or to be with somebody that everybody else can have. I don't know about y'all. I mean, if y'all want to share women, perfectly fine. That's just not my forte, okay? All right, it's not for me. I'm not in this business to really share. I'm a very selfish person. Sharing was not something I had to deal with a lot growing up. So when it comes down to it, I'm not in this game to sit here and say, yo, this woman, you know, some guys are just not willing to put in the work to get with any woman, all right? And like I said, when you think that this is all it takes right here, the money, the better, yeah, that's all it takes, but that's only going to get you so far, and that's only going to get you a certain type of young lady, all right? And then when things don't work out and everything goes wrong, and then you're in the videos and your YouTube videos crying about, oh, she took advantage of me, she's a gold digger, she's a scammer. But you land with the wallet, can't really have that conversation. And what I've come to know about most foreign men is that most of the time when these stories come out, these I got scam stories and whatnot, sometimes these stories be like hella half truths, man. It'd be like half the story. It don't even be the whole story, right? So half the time I gotta take everything that you gotta say with a grain of salt. Again, I mean, it could happen to anybody, all right? But for the most part, I kind of feel like you set yourselves up when you lead with this and when you try to go through the path of least resistance, aka try to get to the women that you would quote unquote consider to be easy. Again, I'm not saying that it's hard. Let me make that abundantly clear. I'm not saying that it's going to be extremely difficult and a monumental task in order to find a quality young lady, because it's not really as hard as you guys think. Y'all just don't want to put in no work. It's not even a little bit of work that you want to put in. Y'all probably just don't want to put in no work. And I can't help you there. All right? I can't help you if you're not willing to put forth a little effort. You just think that everybody else has to put in the effort. It doesn't really work that way. And when things don't go your way, and you think, these women are stuck up, or somebody bougie, this, that, and the other, it's kind of like, okay, well, what did you actually do? How long did you actually try to conversate? How quick did the conversation turn sexual? I mean, those are questions that you got to ask yourself. I'll tell you right now, on quite a few occasions, man, when I really wasn't focused on being locked down, I'll tell you straight up, some conversations turned, you know, rather promiscuous relatively early on day one, in my opinion. It was hit and miss. Some were okay, some were not okay. Some just deleted me and never talked to me again. Some said, okay, if you want that, you know you got to pay for it. So it comes with the territory. So you have to focus on what you really want out of this, right? You got to focus on what you really want in your young lady, what you really want in your significant other. Because if you are looking for somebody who you can basically sleep with relative ease, there's a red light district probably around the corner anywhere in the Philippines that you go. Or you go online, you can probably find somebody to cater to that particular behavior. But if you're looking for a woman of quality, if you're looking for a quality woman, don't expect to sleep with them on the first date. Hell, don't expect to sleep with them on the second date. Third's hit and miss, depending on how you feel about 3-day rule. But for the most part, give it an opportunity to air itself out. Because eventually, with just minimal effort sometimes, guys, you would be surprised at how far you can go. With just minimal effort, guys, you'll be surprised at how far you can go. So all this bullshit about sabotaging yourself and cheating yourself or messing it up for yourself because you want easy street, you go ahead and do that. But I can tell you right now, I've been able to create something beautiful by putting in work. Just a little bit, right? Trust me, you do enough, you might have... I'm not going to go that far. I can't say that out loud. But y'all should know what I'm saying by now, man. Just a little bit of effort, man. I promise you. You'll be surprised at how far to go. So, patience is a virtue, my gentlemen. I know. If you want to get your rocks off, I understand. But you already know the places you need to go to do that. You already know the types of women in what particular industry you need to go to do that. All right? But if you're looking for quality, gentlemen, don't think that you're just going to be able to skate by your charming fucking good looks, all right? Trust me. Look, it don't work. All right? Even I got to put in work. Oh, my God. Even I got to work for it. All right? So that's all I want to share with you guys today, man. Don't sabotage yourself by not willing to put in the work or trying to take the path of least resistance. Take an easy street, bro. It doesn't help you get quality. All right. If you're a quality over quantity person, it won't help. If you're a quantities guy, knock yourself out. Just know that sometimes that may take, I'm not going to say deep pockets, but it's going to definitely take some pockets if you want to play the field that way. All right. But hey, that's all the good that I got to say. If you enjoyed the video, man, like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff, man. And with that being said, Good Doc is officially out. At least Nicole, which means I'm going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Makita. Mabuhay. Peace.